So this project's at Radley College. It's an independent boarding school here in Oxfordshire, and the chapel's right at the centre of the site and is a hugely important part of the site in its built form, as well as their sort of daily school life. The chapel's a late 19th century Grade II stylistic chapel by Thomas Jackson. We were engaged about 6 years ago as part of a design competition to expand its capacity, and we came up with this approach to introduce more space within this very sensitive setting. Bricks were absolutely integral to this scheme, and the consistency in tone and character as a built form and as an addition to this building. But we wanted to have absolute consistency and unity in terms of materiality to make it feel part of Jackson's Chapel. We went through a very, very long process of selecting brick manufacturer, probably took around 2 years, and we eventually found Northcote, who said yes, they could meet the needs for this chapel. And we primarily based upon the need to match 3 different types of bricks. So there's an internal finish and 2 external finishes with a handmade darker blend and a machine-made smoother blend, which are banded on the outside.
We were asked to visit site and meet with the architect to see if we could match some bricks to the chapel. At that time we didn't know the complexity of it all. We just turned up with a few samples to see how we got on.
OG were brought in by Beard as the main contractor, and OG is stonemasons and bricklayers. And really we felt it was really important in this scheme, because of the nature of it and because of the importance of stone to it as well, was the fact that this was going to be laid by stonemasons. The accuracy and the attention to detail required something really special. So I think biggest challenges really were, we had 87 different types of brick. So we had rubbed red rubbers, we had 3 different finishes, and then just a huge number of different varieties in terms of their profiles, some of which were sort of half a metre deep, so huge bricks. I mean, I think brick is timeless, and we wanted to build a building that would still be stood here in 100, 200, 300 years' time. The complexity of what we were asking for at design stage, we knew was a challenge to draw, let alone to build, and I think the whole team's done a fantastic job from both those manufacturing the bricks to those here on site who are here through really challenging circumstances through COVID.
I'm very proud indeed, and more to the point, I'm very proud of the men that made the bricks and through the handmade and through the specials. It was hard work for everyone involved, but when you see the outcome, it's well worth it.
I have really sort of jumped on board with this desire to produce a really quality product, and this feels a sort of building that has very much had craftsmanship at the centre, both in the bricks and the stone, as well as the timber roof and the stained glass. And I think that's been something that everyone's really bought into and has really kind of demonstrated why it's been so successful.